Hi, this is Colette with Love It Forever. You can check us out at loveitforever.com. Today I wanted to talk about putting in an invisible zipper. Um, well, right now it's almost Christmas in about 50 days maybe. But decorating the house. So for my couch, I wanted to do some custom type pillows. Because we're going with the theme of red, white, and silver. So I'm doing some red and white pillows and doing a throw blanket and stuff like that just to decorate the couch and the living room a little bit, make it more festive. So I decided, well, since I'm doing these pillows, I'm doing it with an invisible zipper so I can pull them out so when it's not Christmas anymore, I can just change up the outside. So this is why I feel I need the zipper. But I want it invisible because nobody needs to see that there's a zipper there or whatever. I just want it to blend right in. All right, so I'm going to show you what your pillow is going to look like when we're done. I lied. I'm not going to show the whole pillow because you can go to the other one to find out how to make a pillow. I'm just going to show you how to put in the invisible zipper part of the pillow, okay? But this is the pillow that I'm making. And like I said, inside of there, you'll see there's an invisible zipper. And it's so invisible, I can't even find it. There it goes. All right, there we go. It's right in there. Unzip it. Then you can pull out that inner pillow, change out the outside if you want. Or you can just take it out so you can wash the outside. I don't know. But for me, it's basically so I can change out the outside because I don't see us really using these colors for anything other than Christmas. All right, so that's what I'm going to do for now. So let me put this down. All right, so here's what you're going to need. You're going to need a zipper. You can get it at any craft store. Like I like to tell you guys, Walmart, Joann's, any mom and pop fabric store will have an invisible zipper. This one in particular is a Walmart zipper. There it goes. Invisible zipper, Coats and Clark, okay? You're gonna need your fabric. In my case, is red and white. It's like a blanket, like a velvet type feel. You can choose any fabric you want. So let's get started, shall we? And you're gonna need your sewing machine. Did I add that? Forgot to add that sewing machine, okay? So anyway, here's your fabric. Let me face it down so you can see a little better. Here we go. So here's your fabric. This is my right side of my fabric, okay? So your right side needs to be facing up to you. Your other fabric, right side, needs to be facing toward the other fabric, okay? So right side to right side. All right, for those of you who don't know, the right side means the part that people are going to see. All right, the wrong side is the part that you don't want people to see, okay? So in my case, like I said, the wrong side is going to be this, facing me, and the right side is going to be facing the other fabric. And the other fabric, the right side, is facing me, and the wrong side is facing down toward the table, okay? So make sure you're matching up everything. All right, in this case, mine is pretty much the same on all sides. I did 17 inches around because the pillow is 16. So I gave myself about an inch so I can sew. So we're just going to line up all our little corners and stuff. If it doesn't match up exactly, like, inch for inch, that's okay. We're just going to trim around it once you're done. So anyway, once you match it up, you can put your invisible zipper on any side that you want. All right, feel free to put it on the longer side if you have a longer side, or you can put it on the shorter side. It's up to you, as long as basically you can get your pillow in and out of it. So make sure you also have a zipper that's long enough. My zipper I chose for my 17 by 17 fabric, i.e. 16-inch pillow. I got a 12 to 14-inch zipper, or 30 to 35 centimeters. All right. So that seemed to work with that other one because putting the pillow in was pretty simple. And remember, a pillow squishes down and everything. So if you're putting in an invisible zipper for a pillow, don't really worry about too much of the sizing per se. Make sure it's about half of the pillow or a little more, if that's what you're doing. If you're not doing that and you're doing an invisible zipper for like a dress or a backpack or something else that you need an invisible zipper for, then just make sure that you have a large enough invisible zipper that whatever's going in and out of there can fit without it getting pulled too much, okay? Because you don't want too much strain on that zipper because you don't want it to pop out if it doesn't have to. All right? So anyway, I've been messing with this for a while. This fabric is kind of tricky to mess with. That's why it takes me a while to line it up. But anyway, so right side to right side together. Pop open your zipper. All right, now when you put on your zipper on this fabric, what you're going to do is your right side of the zipper, like a standard zipper. Let me pull one out for you just so you can see the difference, all right? Because there's a big difference between invisible zippers and regular zippers. This is a regular zipper, all right? The right side of the zipper is going to be where this tab is, and you're going to see all the teeth, okay? And that is what people will see, okay? So an invisible zipper, as you see, you'll see cloth over the teeth, and that's your right side. You'll see the tab, and you'll see the cloth on that side. That's what people will see, just the cloth. And that's, if you do it this way with like what I'm doing right now, you won't be able to even see that because it will be all covered up with the fabric itself, and you won't even see that it's in there at all. But if for some reason you do a finishing stitch or something like that, all they'll see is this cloth right here, okay? On the other side is where the teeth are, and that's on the wrong side of your zipper where the tab is not, okay? So that's the difference between a standard zipper where the right side you can see the teeth, and an invisible zipper where the right side of the zipper you only see fabric, okay? So, quick lesson, all right? So now what we're gonna do is take the right side of the invisible zipper. You're gonna place it, pull that top fabric back, and then put your invisible zipper down, okay? So right side of the zipper to the right side of your top fabric, all right? This one's I'm going to say is the top fabric, but really mine's reversible, so it's different. But anyway, you're going to leave maybe an inch, all right? An inch give, and then put the zipper there, all right? You want, now, like I said, it's kind of important for you to leave that inch there. Reason being is when you start closing it up, if you want to do a finishing stitch, it's going to be good for you to have some of the fabric there. So when you do your finishing stitch, you'll grab that fabric and the fabric will stay in place where you want it. If you're doing it completely kind of invisible and you have like a fluffier kind of fabric that'll go ahead and I don't know what I'm trying to say, just envelop this zipper, then you don't have to do a finishing stitch. So if you're going to do a finishing stitch, then go ahead and make sure you have enough of the fabric for when you do your finishing stitch, you'll have enough to grab, okay? Anyway, so like I said, an inch should be good. If you want more, go ahead and put more, but I give myself an inch, like I said, for everything. Now, all we're going to do is clip around. If you've seen some of my other videos, you know I am a big fan of clips, so they're just easier to work with. So all you're going to do is clip down your zipper. Like I said, make sure your right side, which is the tab side of the zipper, is face down on your fabric, okay? So right side of the fabric to the right side of the zipper. Okay, so what we're going to do, we can actually take the second fabric out the way. I don't even know why I told you guys to line that up. You don't need to right now. Anyway, so what we're going to do is take this to our sewing machine, okay? What I do is I start stitching not at the very end of the zipper where it opens. I start stitching a little bit, maybe 4 or 5 teeth into the zipper, and then I start my stitch, and then I stop. You see where that opening of it is? If you want to take advantage of your whole teeth of the zipper, go ahead and stop that stitch right before that opening. Me, I stop my stitching, like I said, about 5, same as the other side, about 5 teeth under the stopper. Okay, not from here. I do about 5 teeth down and I stop right here. And I'll show you why after I'm done, but that's what I'm gonna do. You can still use this video for if you want to stop it right on top of the plastic. You can't really see it, it's white, but you can stop it right at the opening if you want. But like I said, I go in about 5 teeth into the invisible zipper. You don't have to, but you can, and that's what I'm gonna do. You don't have to do that though. Okay. So there's so many ways to do an invisible zipper. There's not just one way to do it. This is how I know how to do it, and this is what really works for me. So that's what I'm going to do now. So all we're going to do, like I said, I need to change this to a zipper foot. Your presser foot, you can use a presser foot, a standard presser foot if you want, but you're not going to get as close to the teeth. If you use a zipper foot, however, you'll get closer to the teeth. Can you see that? There you go. That's the zipper foot, okay? And the reason they call it a zipper foot is because this, you see this gap right, there we go. You see this gap right here on it? There's a big gap. That's what lets you get closer to the teeth, okay? Your presser foot's not gonna let you do that. Your presser foot's gonna stop further from the teeth, all right? Let me show you the difference. Because this, I had trouble with it when I first started sewing a couple years ago. I had trouble, like, why can't I just use a regular presser foot zipper? But I still wasn't getting as close as I could have. It still worked, but I wasn't as close as I should have, and it didn't, the work, when you really check it out, it didn't look professional. So now that I know what I'm doing, I know that we definitely need a zipper foot if you want it to look like, you know, that you know what you're doing. So here's your regular presser foot. All right, this is where your needle is. This opening right here is where the needle goes. That stitches. So it's not going any further than this little thing right here. You can go to the left, right here to this end. You can go to the right, right here. But see this big old gap? It's not going any further than that gap. So this took away that gap. So it lets you get closer to the zipper teeth. All right, so you definitely want to use a zipper foot. All right, so what I'm going to do, we're going to put the zipper foot on. Put this on our sewing machine. Like I said, start 5 teeth in if you're going to do it my way, or you can start at the very end if you're not. All right? And all we're going to do is go ahead and sew. All right? Make sure you backstitch first. You can do it twice, you can do it 3 times, up to you. But definitely backstitch to make that secure. All right? And then you're just going to go ahead and sew down. Make sure you're using that zipper foot as your guide so you can get as close as possible, but a straight line, of course. All right, and when you get to that head of the zipper, what you can do is backstitch here, cut it out, zip it down so you get that out of the way, and then slide it back in there, and then go ahead and finish it off. Backstitch again when you go back on. All right, and then you want to stop right before that little plastic thing like I do. Backstitch again, cut it out, okay? And you're going to do that for the other side as well. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do that for my other side. All we're doing, like I said, is taking the right side of the zipper, this open side, take the right side of this fabric. You're going to do the same thing that you just saw me do on the other one. Right side to right side, clip it, sew it, okay? We're going to do that and then come back and I'll show you kind of how to finish at least the top of the zipper for whatever you're doing, okay? Okay, guys, so we got our zipper in, all right? So if you want, what you can do is just flip open the fabrics and just see how your zipper works. Make sure it goes up and down like you wanted. Make sure it looks how you want it to look. If you find that you want it to be covered a bit more, just go back, close it back, and go back to your because what probably happened, if you can see more of the fabric than you want to see and you want it to look more invisible, like you really have to search for the zipper, then what you probably did is when you went under it on your machine, you probably didn't get close enough to the zipper teeth. See how close I got to the zipper teeth? Like there's not much space in between, okay? So that's what's going to make your zipper look really invisible. The closer you get to those zipper teeth, the better it's going to look, okay? So make sure you get as close as possible to your zipper teeth, because like I said, when you turn it this way, you're going to see your zipper teeth if you don't get close, or it can look completely invisible. Once I fluff it up, it'll be close enough. But if I pull the fabric some, you'll reveal your zipper teeth. So not your zipper teeth, but your zipper. So when you unzip it, you won't catch the fabric. But once you put in whatever you're putting in and fluff it back up and stuff like that, you won't see that zipper at all. It'll look invisible, where you can barely see it, okay? So it's also good so you can, if you get a color that goes with the fabric, so just in case you can see more of the zipper than you want it to be seen, you won't really notice it because the color blends right in. All right, so that's one of the reasons why I chose white, just in case for some reason I didn't get as close as I would like to, you know. So anyway, so now that you have your zipper in, turn it back, all right, and look at it like this. All right, what you're going to do is this side here, turn it down. All right, and then the other side, you're going to turn it down. So basically, you're going to have it, I'm trying to show you guys, you're going to have it to where it looks like this. All right, so you're going to fold down your zipper to one side, fold down the other side of the zipper to the other side. All right, so it's sandwiching basically your two fabrics in between. All right, and this step is going to be very important because this is what's going to give you that finished look on this pillow. All right, because if you ever looked at some of these zippers, you'll see that the corners, you'll never see the stopper. All right, you'll never see the stopper at the beginning or the end, and it looks like really nice, really clean. So I'm going to show you exactly how to get that look, okay? Because this is the end of my pillow, and as you see, you can't see the stopper. All you see is it blend into the fabric, okay? And that's what you're going to get on both sides. All right, as you can see, the stopper is here, but you see no stopper, you see no gap, okay? So that's what we're going to do right now. So like I said, this is that part. You're going to flip down the zipper on this side, flip down the zipper on the other side, so you're going to have a sandwich of fabric in between. Okay, so just like this. And what you're going to do is you're going to sew right along here, straight across. All right, so you can either continue from where you left off over here on your zipper and just continue that line straight across, or you can start another one. But the easiest way would be go ahead and flip it down and continue that line from the zipper. That's going to close up the top and give you that finished edge look, okay? And then you'll continue to go and sew on all those three sides. Make sure before you start to sew on those three sides, though, that you open the zipper a little bit, because that's going to be your opening for when you put your pillow or whatever you're stuffing in it, okay? So if you're doing a pillow, you're going to have to sew those three sides and leave that zipper open. If you're doing a skirt or something like that, it already has a hole, so you don't have to worry about that. But if you're doing a pillow like I am, then you're definitely going to need this zipper to be open a little bit. So when you're done sewing it up, you can get your fingers in there to undo the whole zipper and put your pillow in, okay? So go ahead and sew those two sides together. You're going to do the same on this side as well. That's what I meant by the two sides, sorry. You're going to do the same on this side as well. Take this, fold it down here. Take this and this side of this fabric, fold it down like this. It's going to look like that. And then you're going to sew straight across, okay? So go ahead and do that, and then you can finish off your project, and then you'll have a clean, pristine zipper, one that no one can see and no one's gonna know it's there but you. Okay, so tell me in the comments how it turned out, what I could do better with these videos so you guys can maybe catch on a little better. And check us out at loveitforever.com.